Hi friends, I am Vipin. Today we can watch a video first. Before starting the class, we can watch a video. Listen this video. This is a nice video. They are very good friends. Yes, so listen, what is the theme of this video? Yes, they are sharing, isn't it? That is their attitude. Okay. They are sharing that food between them, especially that dog, isn't it? He is very much caring and also sharing the food, okay, to that cat. So that is the thing. So here we can see that animals, they are sharing their food. Okay. Not only animals, we are also, isn't it, sharing the food. Some in our schooling time, isn't it? Lunch time at school we are sharing our food, okay, with our friends. So that is a very good attitude, okay, because that is actually good concept, okay. So why we are talking about here sharing? Because we learned in the previous video, carbon is sharing its electron and making the bond. That is known as what? Yes, that is covalent bond, and that compound is known as covalent compound. Covalent compound. Clear? So what is this covalent bond? Here we are going to study something more detail about this covalent compound and covalent bond. How this bond is forming, that is a thing that we are going to learn in this video. So covalent bond means what? It is the bond formed by sharing of electron between the atoms. It is the bond formed by sharing of electron between the atom. And the compound formed by sharing of electron, that is known as covalent compound. Clear? And there are three types of covalent bond. That is single covalent bond, double covalent bond, and triple covalent bond. Single covalent, double covalent, triple covalent. So we can learn how it is forming and what is that bond. So listen, for that we can consider the formation of hydrogen and oxygen and nitrogen molecule. So listen, because this hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, that is also able to make what covalent bond like carbon. So what about hydrogen? Hydrogen outermost, how many electrons are there? Yes, one electron. So I am going to draw a one hydrogen here, and it's one electron. So that is sharing. So that is actually it required one more electron to become stable, because only one shell is present for hydrogen. So it required a maximum 2 electrons. So if it has got one electron, it becomes stable. So that's why it is sharing with the other hydrogen atom this one electron, and it's one electron is also there. So that is sharing. So that means now this outermost shell of hydrogen is contain actually 2, and this hydrogen also contain 2 electrons. That's why both these two hydrogens are stable, but one problem is there, that is connected, okay, and formed hydrogen molecule. Hydrogen molecule, that is H2. That is H2. Similarly, oxygen is also making bond between them. So this is actually one pair of electron is there. That means each hydrogen is shared one electron and form a bond. That's why it is known as a single covalent bond. Single covalent bond. Then we can consider oxygen. Okay. Oxygen, how many electrons are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, then 5, then 6. 6 electrons are there in the outermost shell. Atom number is 8. So 2, 6. That is a electronic configuration. Outermost shell 6 electron is there. So it required 2 more electron. 2 more electron it needed, okay, to become stable. So that time another oxygen is coming here, and which is also contain 1, 2, 3, 4, then 5, then 6 electrons. So what will happen is this will share 2 electron each. Okay, that means 4 electron will be the common for both the oxygen. Such a way it will share. So we can draw that how it is going to share it. See that? Okay. So this 4 electron. So here this is 4 electron which is shared. So that is 2 bond which is made between 2 oxygen atoms. So we can actually that is here one pair and here another pair, isn't it? So 2 electron shared and it becomes 8 electron in the outermost shell. This is known as O2 molecule. Okay. Hydrogen how we can draw? Hydrogen single bond. So this is a generally we are representing like this. This is electron dot structure. Electron dot structure. So oxygen. Then we can answer nitrogen. Atomic number is 7. First shell 2 electrons are there. Second shell 5 electrons are there. So it required 3 more electrons. So what will happen is this nitrogen 1, 2, 2, then 3 more electrons are there in the outermost shell. So it will share this 3 electron with the other nitrogen atom. So 1, 2. And this 3 electron is there for this one also. So 1, 2, 3. So see that here 3 electron pairs are there. So that means here it is made a bond, here another bond, here another bond. So it made triple bond. So that we can represent like this: nitrogen 3 electron, 1 electron shared with another nitrogen atom, another electron shared with another electron of the nitrogen atom, and here another. So that is N2 molecule. So N2 molecule is forming like this. So this is a way it is sharing electron. If it is sharing 1 electron, it is forming single bond. If it is sharing 2 electron to become stable, it is forming double bond. If it is sharing 3 electron each, it is making triple bond. Okay, so that is single covalent bond, double covalent bond, and triple covalent bond. Clear? So next we can consider how this carbon is sharing its electron with the other atoms. That we can consider. Okay, we can learn how it is forming. Listen. So here we can consider the formation of carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide gas. So we can draw first electron or structure of carbon. How many electrons are there in the outermost shell of carbon? Yes, 4 electrons are there. So one is here, another is here, another is here. Okay. So 4 electrons. So here 1 electron of this carbon. Actually it required a 4 more electron to become stable, but it will not accept 4 electron and it will not remove 4 electron. Instead of that, it will share 4 electron and become stable. Okay, so if it is shared with each electron, each 1 electron of any other atom, so in the outermost shell of the carbon become 8 and it become stable. Such a way it is making bond and it is become a new substance. Clear? So listen here, carbon dioxide. Okay, so here one oxygen, it is joined with it. Outermost shell, how many electrons are there? 6 electrons are there. Clear? So this 2 electron of this oxygen, it is shared with this carbon and it is made a bond. Okay, and it's made a bond. So now listen, this oxygen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 electron is there. That's why this oxygen is stable. Similarly, carbon, this one pair electrons remains. That means 2 electrons remains. So that is combined with another oxygen atom. So here another oxygen. So here 1, 2, 3, 4, then 2 more electrons there, that is sharing with these electrons. So now here we can see that here a double bond is created with oxygen. Here also a double bond is created with oxygen. So this 4 electrons of the carbon is shared with the other 2 oxygen atom, and this oxygen is become stable, and this oxygen also becomes stable because it contains now 8 electrons. Generally 4 electrons are there between oxygen and carbon. Here also oxygen, between oxygen and carbon there are 4 electrons, common factor. Okay, so listen, so that's why this both of 3 atoms is become stable due to sharing of electron between them, and this is known as carbon dioxide molecule, and this bond is known as covalent bond, and this compound is known as covalent compound. Clear? Next we can consider methane gas. So how this methane gas is forming? Okay, so listen, methane means CH4, methane, CH4. So here carbon we can draw first. How many electrons are there in the outermost shell of the carbon? 4. Don't ever forget that 4 electrons in the outermost shell. That means valence electrons of carbon is 4. Valence is also 4. Okay. So this is the electron dot structure of carbon, and here 4 hydrogen. So one hydrogen is coming here and sharing its 1 electron with this electron. Okay, so now this hydrogen becomes stable because it required only 2 electrons in the outermost, and now it got this 2 electron, and that's why it become stable. Clear? Okay, so that we can draw a structure like this also. It's a normal structure. So this indicated this hydrogen is made a bond with this electron. Okay, so one hydrogen. So similarly here 3 more electrons are there. So another hydrogen is coming and it is sharing its 1 electron with this electron. That's why it is made a bond with the carbon atom. So here another bond. Okay. So then another hydrogen is coming here and it is also sharing its 1 electron with this carbon and is made a bond that we can draw like this here. Okay, this is a simple representation. This is electron dot structure. Okay, then here one more electron remains. So another hydrogen is coming and it is made a bond with this electron. Okay, now this hydrogen is also stable and this carbon is also stable because we can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now carbon have 8 electron in the outermost shell. That's why carbon is stable. Clear? So this is the way it is forming covalent bond. Carbon is forming covalent bond with the other atoms. So this is itself between this carbon atom also making a bond between them. Okay. So if you are considering a chain of carbon compound, all that carbon atoms are connected with a single bond. Such compounds generally we are says that it is alkane, A-N-E, A-L-K-A-N-E, alkane. If any 2 carbon atoms is connected with a double bond, that is known as alkene, E-N-E, alkene. Clear? If any 2 carbon atom is connected with a triple bond, that is known as alkane, Y-N-E, A-L-K-Y-N-E. Any 2 carbon atom, don't forget that. Okay. So what is covalent compound? It is a compound formed by sharing of electron between the atom. Clear? That is covalent compound, and that bond is known as covalent bond. Covalent bond. So we discussed the formation of oxygen, nitrogen, hydrogen, and this carbon dioxide and methane. Okay. Similarly, you can practice with other examples. Thank you, students.